for the Thieves right now. It's real dark. They need to come up with something big here to turn it around, but it's on Nuke. Evil Geniuses, they've got a little bit of practice already on Nuke so far.
Oh, look at this.
Very
They're going quick. Blowing up the door, knifing the vent. They're all the way down. They've got the bomb down there as well. This is a really quick hit. What a jump out. Ethan, not even looking, not even caring about it. Don't need that smoke that OG was throwing. And Cirque will pick up a kill as well. They are everywhere on the map right now. I think right now the CT side has lost all control. They have no idea what's going on. They're everywhere. And they've got all the kills as well. JKS in a 1 versus 4. This is a mental strategy. I have an entire PC where I'm just looking at a large version of the minimap, and even I completely lost control of where everyone was. It's impossible to figure out. How do you make a call if you're 100 Thieves at one time? So like, guys, they're in the vent, and they're also still up, up at the A-bomb side, and just we're screwed. Yeah, they're everywhere, and they are not showing any hesitation at all. They don't give the chance for the 100 Thieves to breathe, to set up, to try and suss out what the plan is. They go running straight in, and while there is Lady Luck, giving EG just a little bit of help, saying that they don't get popped in the face when they're trying to make the vents run. But that is also on the CT side where you should have that angle kind of down, and not having that angle dialed in means that those guys get down for free, and a very quick round coming in for EG. Just building off the confidence that they've had. So the first map is an excellent display of what Evil Geniuses are capable of, and now we get to find out if Nuke... I mean, yesterday, Breezy and Ethan and Cirque were looking just fine on Nuke. They were looking very confident. Yeah, I mean, this is not going to be easy. They do have some weapons here, and I mean, those CCs that are on Azure and Leas could definitely do some damage once you get a little bit closer into it. But yeah, that was a cool pistol round. You have to appreciate Ethan's dedication to saying, I just have one mission, and it is planting this bomb in the fastest possible way. Just whatever happens next, I don't care. Could have been someone, up on the catwalk down there at B. He didn't care. No, that's where everything has to line up perfectly for EG. And it did. So there you go. Tough break for 100 Thieves. They didn't get the start they were hoping for here on the CT side. T side for Evil Geniuses, they pick up the pistol, they get the rifles. Now they get some nades to work with, and they are going very, very slow. But we're down to 30 seconds, and at some point they're going to have to go. And this is a stack, upper side stack. So we'll see. Do Evil Geniuses run into it? It's not looking like it. Looks like they're going to be able to just navigate their way around. Yeah, they cleared the whole way through without really having any kind of an issue. Breezed it, went down, and that follow-up is interesting. Bomb being bodyguarded there from Stanislaw, and they're still losing players. 2-on-3 all of a sudden, and a little bit uncomfortable. If they could bring it back, it actually would be a bit of a mirror of what happened on Train, where they lost the pistol, but won the following round, 100 Thieves, and maybe they could do it again. Oh, nice trade. That's exactly how it's supposed to go. Here, Cirque, though. What a shot from Jacob. I was expecting the Krieg to take his head off, but a Deagle. They've done it again. So, I mean, we saw what happened last time. They got those 2 rounds in the first half, and then they got 1 more after that. So they ended 12-3 in the first half of Train. But still, this is something to work with. It looked like Evil Geniuses had everything going their way as well. But the quick access to the vents allowed for a very fast rotation lower from 100 Thieves, and that just played out perfectly. And there you go, Kassan showing a bit of hype. Not giving the cutthroat motion anymore. It's looking like tied up 1-1. It's going to be a nice buy here for 100 Thieves, and Evil Genius is not going to hold back. But they got the plant, so they're just going for it. Swing for the fences. And this is practice. This is timed. Once again, straight out on topper. Full-on spray here from Asa, not really connecting with anything. Liaz going to find a kill, though. That's Ethan out of the mix. 3 players upper, but the bomb, is it going to get planted or not? Tarek just needs to stick it and trust his teammates to watch his back. Asa came for the smoke, and the rest, I think they wanted to go, but they were blocked off on the Molotov, so he ended up going in for that smoke alone with nothing else happening. And that's what allowed for the bomb plant. Now it's a 4-on-4, and there is a bit of a flank. Cirque coming up behind Heaven, and he's just waiting for it. Still 3 people up there, and they're going to try and come out. Lias falls to his death. What is going on? Now it's a 2-on-2. Tarek with a headshot, and he's just trying to hide up here. Gratisfaction, he can't transfer quick enough. Tarek to bring it back. Triple kill on him, and EG will steal all of it right back. That is such a win. I want to see what happened to Lias. Can we get the replay? Yeah, he just got shoved off, There wasn't enough space, Sanders. Here he is making the jump. Oh, they tag him in midair. Nice. That's unfortunate. Oh, but it's Tarek, man. Tarek with the low HP survives from the start, picks up that 3. He picks up 3 kills in the round. So important for EG to come right back into that. And now it's 100 Thieves who are going for the force buy. They have to do whatever they can here. And that was, it's just a tough break for 100 Thieves. Now we have to see. Evil Geniuses, can they keep it rolling? Spread out. Once again with the smoke walls down on yard. And while the odds still haven't really swung 100 Thieves' way.
Still waiting for that.
Yeah, Betway have still got the Evil Geniuses pretty heavily favored in this matchup. But considering the performance on the first map on Train, Evil Geniuses are looking, they are looking better here in this matchup.
Yeah, and better than yesterday too in terms of, I just think some of the decisiveness, following through on some of the strats right away. 100 Thieves don't really mind that they forced into this. Probably would have been a double eco regardless, so might as well try and get something out of this round. But yeah, you need to actually make it work. They're pushing up, and Jacob will snipe a kill. He goes down, but they don't know that Azza's here. He's going to go for a bit of a look. I think Stanislaw had the right idea, but it's a nice burst fire there with the CSED. Able to pick up that one. 3-on-3. And now kind of coming to a bit of a halt. MP9 goes down, but it did get the dink, and JKS will follow it up, and it's a one-on-one. Turns around for it once again. It is Tarek, another triple kill for him, saving the team once again. 3-1, and yeah, now they should definitely not be forcing.
100 Thieves keep setting the traps here with the pistols. As with that, CZ is lethal.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
That's great awareness there. Great communication coming in. And Stan.
Not bad. All USPs for the CT side. So EG should be having a nice time of it. Again, they blow open the door. This is some good warfare right now. It's going to be a quick round here. I really like this. That blowing open the door and throwing those smokes can be used in so many ways. I'm going to make a prediction. I think I'd be very happy. I'd give Stan a kiss later on if what they do is eventually they do that same thing, but with 3 of them coming from outside a mini. Because whatever mini, like just going yard and wrapping around, because whatever mini player is there, like the 4th time or 5th time that happens, you're going to be so paranoid about that smoke that you might not be quick enough to realize. So that they're slowly conditioning them to be real paranoid about that door being blown. There we go again. Door blown. Yeah, Jacob going for it. And again, if someone was there shooting him in the back, that's what you want.
Yeah, that would be the play. And Stan is kind of hanging around, but we'll see. Does he sneak his way through or not? He hears the footsteps as well, so he knows that somebody's in there. Communicating that over to his teammates as well. Looks like a couple shots managed to get through and connect. But now it's going to be pressure on ramp. Gratisfaction holding the line with the AWP, decides to back off and play it safe. And now Evil Geniuses have access to the lower site.
Yeah, good that he didn't come back for a fight there. If he goes down in ramp, that's definitely bad news. And they can have the ramp room. I mean, as long as they have some sort of way to reply. Stanislaw's been lurking outside for a very long time. Good kill for JKS. Wants to look for more. He spotted out Cirque as well. And now they're going to come for him. He has to reload in the meantime, but yeah, this is slowing them down. They're now throwing grenades his way. Breeze will finally be able to drop him, and Stanislaw gets caught. He was waiting for a long time to get that working, and he's just been shut down. 4 versus 3, and Tarek going to go for the bomb plant, which should be possible, but they're still in some trouble.
Well, Liaz is gone. They know that Jacob's down here. Jacob still hits the headshots, though. Double with the M4. You would think Breezy should win in that situation. Man advantage for 100 Thieves now going into the retake. And Azza, they have a couple of grenades still to work with here. Flash to kick things off. Tarek holding close. Let's see. Gets spotted. Wins the duel versus Jacob. 2v2. And that's the key kill. If Cirque picks that up, it's a different picture. But Evil Geniuses will not deny 100 Thieves. And 100 Thieves will get the defuse.
Wow, he actually shot him through the box at the end. So didn't even wait for him to get out and take the fight. That's a very, very important victory. Would have been horrible for them if they would have lost another round here.
That's a tough break. Oh, wallbang too.
Yeah.
All right, then.
Dropping him immediately. So, 4-2. Plenty of money on EG's side to buy a lot in this one. And only 2 people surviving for the CT side, which is still a problem. And for Marcin, play some grenades to work with, but they are not out of the woods at all yet. Jacob, Gratisfaction is out there behind him somewhere. Oh, they actually grenade Jacob. It's pretty good. We'll make it back out. Gratisfaction looked like he was about to maybe get caught. He'll see Tarek just as the smoke fades. And now they can afford to be a little bit more defensive. Don't need to be fighting quite as much. I wonder if they wanted to crunch the A-bomb site from outside, because they had 3 people there, but the bomb is still in lobby. So it could have been something like that. Just a delayed version of that. You can do it very, very quickly if you are you're feeling so inclined.
Yep, there it is. Flash set up. Jacob takes the peek, gets spotted. And now, as these smokes clear, life is going to get a little bit more interesting here for Evil Geniuses. They do manage to get one across, though, so there is going to be a bit of an angle for Grat to worry about outdoors. It's still a man advantage for 100 Thieves, though. And Liaz holding close.
Have they got how many people downstairs? All right, answer. All right, they've got a pretty good setup here at the A-bomb site, so Ethan will go down next. Stanislaw with the flank, but there's a lot of people to kill. He's got the right idea. 20 seconds, and he wants a quick follow-up. He really wished there would have been someone down on that low ground. Breeze pushing in from one side, and he can't win the second fight. Huge double kill for Azza. Otherwise, maybe this round would have turned. Now it's Cirque, missing a little bit. Now running in 10 seconds, and he's going to get caught by JKS. 100 Thieves will win the round. It's very expensive once again. They lost the AWP. They only get to save 2 rifles, so it is still very costly. But I'm not sure if EG can put on the pressure, though. They don't have that much money either. Scary round.
That's a kick in the pants round right there for Rush. Or not Rush. Sorry, Stanislaw.
Yeah, that could have gone south for them. If he could have found another kill immediately, if there was someone in mini or someone, you know, just a little bit too far back, and he picks up a double, that's probably the round in their favor.
There's just been a couple of these key kills that are just going the way of 100 Thieves. The Evil Geniuses, though, straight out into yard this time around. Grat holding close.
Just the pistols and flashbangs to set it up. A lot of people coming his way. Gratisfaction getting saved, I think, by Azza. Just the 1 kill there for Ethan. And that is all they will get. Tied up at 4-4. This is trending in the right direction, at least.
It is for 100 Thieves. They need to come out ahead on the CT side. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
And this is still Nuke, after all. But EG now will have the money to buy. And Cirque has saved up enough for an AWP if he wants it. We've seen it as well, but I mean, it seems like they have been going for some Kriegs just to try to keep the mobility going so that they can be very quick on their feet. But I mean, Cirque's just been hitting shots all day long, so I don't know. You could just give the guy the big green gun and let him go to work. Timeout called here by Evil Geniuses, though.
Yeah, they've got some rounds to look back to and just think about what has been working, what hasn't been. Yeah, pretty good buy coming in here from EG. Lacking, I guess, a couple of grenades. 100 Thieves just happy to be winning the round, happy to have a bunch of people alive at the end of that last round, only losing the 1 player. That's a new look for them, and that needs to continue right now. This is about building the economy, so still more work to be done for the CT side. Pretty quick push. Stanislaw just running the gauntlet the whole way. That smoke did land inside of the Molotov, but it didn't create any kind of a gap, which is the point of throwing the Molotov to begin with. And he's down here. He's actually not stopping. This is unbelievably quickly. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds when he's down at the B-bomb side, running the whole distance.
JK seems to be aware of it now to stand catch him. Doesn't look like it. Barely missing out on the timing. Tough break there.
But the rest of the team can wait. EG can just say, call a pause, don't move. Tarek is down there with him. Just let somebody find a kill, and there it is. Gratisfaction getting caught. Now, JKS in a very odd position. They definitely were not expecting that, but now Tarek is here. Only almost got it. That is unbelievably close. 22 health left on JKS. Still trouble, though. Ethan showing up to take him down, and now can they actually get the bomb plant?
Finally gets that window. The window, turns out, was harder to kill than JKS.
Who would have thought? Bomb is going to be planted. Krieg should be winning that fight, no problem. And Jacob going down. Azza and Lias coming in from opposite sides, so they can't help each other out that much yet. They need to clear a way into the bomb site. Molotov still on Ethan. I'm not sure he's... I mean, he could try and throw it, but he needs to buy more time. Otherwise, it's not really going to be possible. He's thinking about it, surely. They do have a kit picked up, actually, one each, so it's going to have to be a lot of time. And with the smoke, it's not quite covering the bomb. There's a headshot. Azza now comes in for it, and he'll take him down. The health advantage will do it just fine. But this is... I'd call this even half a victory. They lost 4 players in this round. So they win it, and that's good news, but man, did it cost them. And the bomb plant means EG could put on the pressure. It's dangerous, but they could. Wow. Actually, the start of this round is so well set up for EG. If JKS doesn't get these 2 kills, I don't even think it is a round anymore.
Exactly. Like EG right now, it's like 3 rounds in a row where they just cannot seem to catch a break in terms of their setup. I mean, you got to give it to JKS. He was there. But again, that's just 2 seconds later, and Stan is running into JKS instead, and we're looking at an open B site for EG. Without the loss of Tarek, without the loss of Stan. So the way this keeps breaking down, it's the finest of margins, and this is forcing your Evil Geniuses to go for a half buy in this round. Still saving for the next one, but willing to spend a little bit on Kevlar, nades, and pistols. Cirque is saving for that AWP by the looks of things as well, so he's maybe not really feeling the rifles because he's been losing duels that we really haven't been seeing him lose so far this weekend. He's not looking too comfortable here, so let's get him on the sniper rifle and see what he's capable of. 100 Thieves in the meantime. I mean, Grat's back on the op. And now it will be B. Grat has been holding this angle, though, so they know about this, EG.
Yeah, they're definitely aware of it. Rounds like these, actually, EG won a couple of against OG throughout that best of 3 yesterday. If they could do it here again, that's going to be super upsetting. And Cirque actually, at least with a little bit of a ticket into the round, taking down as a Stanislau before next. Lias under a lot of pressure, and he will eventually get run down. And Gratisfaction scoped up, couldn't see that they were looking at him. Tarek opening up everything in this round. Another double kill for him, and JKS in a 1 versus 3. And now they have rifles. They've picked them all up. They have armor as well. I don't know how he could do this, but if anyone could, it probably is JKS. He looks right into the scope. That is like the 3rd or 4th triple kill for Tarek. He is 13-5 and doing so much work for his team. And there's the round. They steal it right back.
Can we see Azza's death? Because it was so good that Azza even went nice shot in chat. And Cirque said thank you.
Ready to give up the credit.
So I'm curious about that. If one of the players is saying, hey, NS.
He's... Oh, that's the last bullet. He did not reload.
Oh, man.
That was the last bullet in the CC. What a disgusting way to get that kill.
All right, well, straight out, more of this aggression from Evil Geniuses. This time, however, hard eco, though. Hard eco coming in here, 400 Thieves. And so, yeah, it will be a very quick round there for Evil Geniuses, but that is going according to plan. 100 Thieves, you know, they're just hoping with the USPs to get a kill or 2, try to make it a little bit more expensive.
Man, it's a hard eco into a pretty miserable buy anyway. That's, I mean, I understand why they're doing this, but it's still pretty questionable, isn't it?
This has got to be because we're getting into the end of the half here.
Yeah, they're feeling the pressure. They do need more than 5 rounds, so they're not wrong about that. But it's just if you go for this kind of a force, and that has a lot of risks all on its own. Let's see what they could do. Gratisfaction with that AWP. Circus got one as well. And EG just waiting around for the early part of this round. They do only have 2 people in lobby, which I really hate. If there is a lobby crunch, then I don't think 2 people is enough for it generally.
Well, they've had success in secret, so I guess that's why they have Jacob back out there again.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, now you've got JKS holding down hard on ramp solo. So it is a shift here with the setup for how 100 Thieves are trying to hold this. Molly goes down, but that's not going to flush Jacob out.
Good information as long as he can stick around. Lias, if he spots anyone, maybe could call it in. Push comes through. Lias, he didn't get shot down, and the smoke is covering them as they come in through mini. Azza down on the low ground. Could have been a double spray, and Molotov will have to force them back. They can't really take that fight, so look at how low they all are on EG side. They should be losing these fights, but the question is, With the bomb going down now, is there going to be enough time for EG, or for 100 Thieves to get back in here? They don't have a kit currently picked up, so they have to move pretty quick to try and get this defuse. And EG trying to fall back. Do they know the bomb position? There's some that you could spam this. If someone's trying to defuse for 10 seconds, you could try and shoot them through the wall instead of actually taking a straight up fight. That might be interesting. Quick reaction from Circuit. Oh, double headshot. They must have walked right on top of each other. We're definitely going to need to see a replay of that.
So clean from EG on the T side of Nuke, though. Doesn't matter. Once they get into these these post-plant situations, doesn't matter how much health they have. They seem to just be winning out. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, then, Ethan.
Surely he did.
Yeah, we're getting that firepower now from Ethan where, you know, he can just hit the headshots, too. It's all, you know, talk about Cirque and
you wonder if he even knows at that point if that two people are there. He's just tapping like, oh.
Yeah, he's just getting in there. Another round of eco, though, from 100 Thieves, this time with a bet better on the pistols. Holding close, and Gratisfaction going to get in on this. Grat with 2,
what?
and they are going to win it! EG getting punished for the aggression.
I want that USP. This is ridiculous.
Oh, dude.
What is he doing?
4 headshots. 5, 6 headshots in a row? Okay, then. Yeah, Tarek is looking over like, what is going on here, dude?
That's actually sick. How does he manage to do that? Okay.
Some tasty aim, Anders.
That's really, really well done. A rare thing. Jacob hiding out by the container. They've been pretty aggressive, EG, about bombing this container with HEs, and so I'm guessing that we're going to be fairly ready for it. There's a Molotov to force him in. They're ready and waiting for him. Oh, Jacob, this is not a good start to the flashbang, but he's not peeking behind it. And actually, that flashbang might even make them even more paranoid about someone being there. They're still waiting for it. He goes for the swing, and he actually gets a kill. It's not bad. Gratisfaction will fall away, and 100 Thieves, I think, coming away with more than they could have hoped for in that scenario.
Certainly have. Gifted by Evil Geniuses. And again, when you get these, like the flash is one thing, but when you throw the Molotov and not really take advantage of the fact that the Molotov is there, because they didn't push forward to take advantage of that zone.
Yeah, I agree.
And so it just allows, you can see Jacob to just, you know, hunker back down again in an area that EG should be thinking is clear, but it obviously isn't. So Molotovs, sometimes they can come back to bite you, and that's what we saw there. Still, man advantage for 100 Thieves in the defense, and this is exactly what they're hoping for. But now, Evil Geniuses have control, or at least are starting to get control of the lower site.
They don't have any smokes, though, for a bomb plant, so it's going to feel really uncomfortable. They have a couple of Molotovs that they could try and sort of clear out the most likely positions, but after that, they're pretty much out of grenades. There is a smoke and a Molotov left on 100 Thieves. That could be some great tools to get in here and block off part of the map, and also obviously go for that defuse. They're trying to retake from 2 different angles, so, you know, doubling up with each other and seeing if they could make it work. There's the one smoke. Not going to be for the bomb. That is a potentially dangerous choice. I mean, it could work, but they need to move right now. 15 seconds on that smoke, so it's time to go. Breeze is going to be shut down from Azza now. Just 2 people left for EG. A lot riding on this round for the Thieves. Stanislaw and Circa still in play, but yeah, they're going to have to go straight for this defuse. They don't have a smoke to cover anything at all, and Stanislaw not even with the angle. It's on the other side, and they can't stop it. That seems odd. Did they think that they could see it from that doorway? Because there must have been a slight bit of miscommunication there. Great round from 100 Thieves, though. Very interesting. Ooh.
Well, it's tied 7-7, and we're going into the last round of the first half. But they still have, because they get that bomb plant, they still have money to buy on the side of EG. 100 Thieves, though, they're going to go for it as well. So it's a pretty solid buy for both teams here. That really does make you wonder what was going on with the comms on the EG side. Kind of a free round given away, but again, we'll see. 100 Thieves still putting up some fight, and that's the shot that Cirque needs to hit. Golden opportunity there to start his team off strong in the last round of this half.
Yeah, definitely had a good chance there. 15th round. Jacob been playing that secret stairwell for at least a couple of times with, I would say, varying success, but I don't mind that he keeps doing it. JK is really far back on ramp, and Gratisfaction is right behind him, so they could fight in yard. They could have 3 people in yard in like 3 seconds if they need it. Just waiting around for the minute. A is defended, Yard is defended. I think, yeah, the big trouble is if they decide to try and take ramp, but not sure it's going to be that. It might be another crunch here to the A site coming in from outside. Last time they smoked off Jacob, so he couldn't do much coming up out of the stairwell. Let's see if they can do it again. Look at how close they are. Oh, no smoke involved.
No. That was the Krieg in play. Jacob picked off from Secret. That's his usual spot. Azadel going to catch him. Too many bodies. Tough break for him. Lias finds the one, but quickly traded, and Evil Geniuses have set themselves up perfectly. Nice shot from Grat, though. Brings it back, and a follow-up. He gets a leg shot. It's not good enough. JKS not hanging around either. 8-7.
Wow.
The final score of the first half. EG finishing strong.
Sandra, we both picked this team to beat them, so...
We did. We did.
We're in deep.
I blame Chad.
I blame Chad. Oh, I blame Cirque. Never mind that. Amazing headshots to start it off with. They were up on that silo and they got picked apart. Now taking a long-range fight. That is not advisable against this USP. Not with the Glocks anyway. That's a little bit different, though. Medium range, and Leah's doing an amazing job of getting his team back in. And JKS does have a P250, so he's low on health, but could still find a kill. Now sneaking up is Stanislaw. No! What a flick to take down JKS. 1 versus 2 here, and Gratisfaction not going to get a chance. Tarek will drop him, and EG will pick up the pistol. Well done.
So sick. Stan, once again, man, you get these guys who just start feeling the pistols. So solid on the pistol rounds for his team this weekend. I mean, maybe they didn't win against OG yesterday, but...
He got him mid-air, didn't he?
The second one, though. Boop. Boop. Clean.
Now just do that 4 more times and you'll be at Gratisfaction's USP level.
There you go.
Get like 6 USP headshots against 3 people and kill them. It's actually just disgusting.
It's actually bonkers, yeah. That's not something you see every day. But no bomb plant for 100 Thieves, so no Krieg shenanigans from them. They have to get a bomb plant here, hopefully going into the next round so that they can actually have some money to work with. But we've got the UMP MP9 in round. JKS still finding a couple of kills, so he's going to make it a bit more pricey for Evil Geniuses. And Azza, in the mix, sneaks down and gets a bomb plant on the lower site. Success.
Yeah, that's what it was all about, wasn't it? Just a distraction for him to run into the end zone with that bomb.
And they've even gone and made it expensive for EG. EG have to spend some money, more than they would like. So we will get the final kill, obviously, but that's bonus money in the 100 Thieves pockets, and so their buy is actually going to look halfway decent now.
It will. Trying for the burst fire at the end.
So double digits for Evil Geniuses, 10-7. And now we get to see what is it that 100 Thieves have in store for us here on the T side. Keep in mind, this is Evil Geniuses' map pick.
Yeah.
100 Thieves got bodied on train, which was their pick to start things off. So Evil Geniuses on the CT side here should be at least a little ready.
Just a bit. That bomb plant made a huge difference for their economy. They've got everything they could really want here. Circus got no armor and an AWP. He's really prioritizing that early on here. They've got a really good chance to more or less shut this game down. If they can win this round, force 100 Thieves back into saving again, and then they're really far ahead all of a sudden. Jacob unbelievably quickly outside. Stanislaw, you could see mentally, he's not even ready for it. I don't blame him. That is so quick to be in that position that, you know, he was turning that corner thinking, yeah, I've got to be ready for the container maybe. Like, take a look there. Following it up on Tarek. What an opening here made by the Norwegian.
Oh, and Breezy down at 5 HP himself. Now does Jacob walk in or Cirque? Cirque isn't trusting the angle. Instead trying to change it up, and he's going to find Azza. There's the shot. Can he get the follow-up? Looking for it. Doesn't get the quick scope. So close. So close.
That would have been very nice. Breeze trying to come in with the flank, but Gratisfaction was somehow ready for it, and this is a great start. Ethan could probably try and switch into something. Oh, did they spot him? Yep. I think he knows already. So yeah, now it's not worth it. I agree. Let him have the bomb plant. Save the AWP. That's a better choice here. 8 rounds for 100 Thieves. Maybe he could go and try and shoot through the floor in there.
Have you found a spot?
Well, there was. I think there was some guy on Reddit was doing it in the middle of the A-bomb site. But you can actually do it from the lobby where the squeak door is. You can shoot sort of diagonally through and hit right where the people, you know, plant or defuse the bomb with the AWP. It's possible.
See, I'm just waiting for like the next second, last second. The next level, last second defuse or,
yeah,
you know, deny.
Yeah, that's what we need. I mean, it's tricky to do with the AWP because you know, you only have so many chances before the bomb actually is defused. So if you get slight wrong angle on it, you know, you're not gonna have a fun time. Maybe if you buy the auto sniper, it would be super doable.
Well, 100 Thieves, they're on the board in the second half.
Yeah, and good job to them. Jacob really doing a lot of work out here. Just catching both those players, that's huge. Okay. He didn't even stop moving, did he?
No. CSGO. Get CSGO'd.
Yeah, just shutting it down. Tarek and Breeze both at 17 kills. That's impressive all on its own. Doing a fine job. 10-8 the scoreline, and still not looking so good on the odds, and hard to blame them. 100 Thieves need to prove to us right now that they can actually do this. Cirque, because they saved that AWP, able to pick up the early kill. That is potentially, you know, a stick in their wheel here, 100 Thieves, that they actually got away with that AWP the last round. Otherwise, they would have had not that much to work with. They're walking through and no one is stopping them. So they get everyone down here. There's nobody on the other side, which is a little bit scary. Means EG could get the info. And Cirque is certainly going to get the info at this corner. We're just thinking about it. Ooh, that's unbelievably quickly. Nothing showing. He goes for more. Third kill of the round for him. He wants more even. Turning around and he nearly had the ace. He just picked their whole team apart.
One after another. He's just like, hey, I see you guys you know, Jacob won a bunch of duels in the last round. Let me go ahead and just do that, but better. And Stan with the shot on Grad, who just not expecting that angle.
That was just, again, that was the one AWP that Ethan saved the previous round, and it came back to haunt them.
That's so important as well. That because if EG lose that round, their economy is in the dumpster. So Cirque, he kept, I mean, 4 players survived the round for Evil Geniuses. Is such a big play from him. And now we're going to get some real pressure getting thrown on here by EG, because 100 Thieves are going to have to go for an eco round. They don't have enough money to go for the buy, and so EG should be getting up to 12 rounds on the CT side. And life gets interesting here for 100 Thieves. I mean, this is EG working towards match point. They won the first map in this series already.
Yeah, and they're taking some big steps in the right direction at the moment.
Yeah, so patience now. Nobody wants to be the first team to make a mistake here.
Yeah,
just chilling out in garage, waiting for a shot.
You just hope that someone's going to land the one deke. There was a single chance, but now Cirque probably with the advantage here. You know what the benefit is? I feel like there could be an upside to this, which would be, you know, we could get sort of an unleashed version of Chad on the desk. I just don't think he's going to be satisfied with this. That's what you have to look forward to. Cirque taking down Liaz. Again, they just have pistols. This is fine. They just have to hope that they could find a kill somewhere. Jacob with the deagle. Nearly going to be alone. JKS on the other side, and he will pick up the deagle at least. But it's past the point where doing a little bit of damage would be helpful. They actually need to start winning rounds consecutively. They need to put EG's economy all the way away. Just put it in the ground. Good shot for Jacob.
How's he done that? Long range, Tarek. Okay, finally, with the Krieg, he will be able to pick him down.
That was some true optimism, wasn't it?
But now, yeah, I mean, that could have been a flawless anti-eco round for Evil Geniuses, and this is now Tarek running the risk of getting bopped, by JKS, and so now he's got a Krieg to play with, and this is, unfortunately for him, he wasn't expecting Ethan that close, but that was shaping up to be a very nice round for Evil Geniuses, and it ends up costing him quite a bit, so far from ideal here for the Geniuses.
Okay, that's...
Oh, right on the edge of the smoke. Nasty.
I even get it if it was the first shot, but how is it the third shot that he hits at that range? That's...
Reasons.
Normally the recoil is out of control at that point. Yeah, I agree. Like, even the 2 kills in that round, that's 100 Thieves have to tell themselves, it's all going to matter at the end. We're going to start to win rounds, and the rifles that they had to rebuy there will mean that we can get him down in the gutter a little bit quicker. 4-round gap. That's not really the point here. They do have a fair amount of kills, 100 Thieves. That was one of the things that was really lacking on Train. So that problem isn't the one that they're running into right now. I think partly it's their own economy and EG's economy that's making a massive difference in who's going to be having a better chance of winning some of these future rounds. We'll see how it works out. If they could start to string them together, story could change. All right. Blowing open the door. Something we saw a fair bit of in the first half. And Cirque immediately there, even checking for the vent, not quite sure if they're going to come. They're going to come out the hut instead, and a good trade for Lias. That's very important. Taking down Breeze there on the site. JKS will be dropping Ethan, and Gratisfaction with a headshot to drop Stanislaw right afterwards. And this is just a complete cleanup. Gratisfaction with a nice triple. Nothing really elaborate going on in that round, just a clean-cut opening. I don't mind it at all. Whatever works, just maybe save some of the really complicated stuff for later when you've put together a couple of rounds. But look at EG buying. Wow. Is that hubris or something here?
No, I think this is them not wanting to let 100 Thieves get in. They've been winning these tricky buys, right?
They got Cirque on the other. They're like, you know what? He got 4 kills last time. Let's just go.
Yeah, just get it. And this is a change. JKS will be able to make it down vents very quickly here. And he is now going to be the man on a mission.
And again, because it's so early, they can just leave him here. They can let him work while the rest of the team is just on pause. If he gets all the way to ramp, then those ramp players are going to be in a world of trouble. There is a leg shot, actually almost lined up for the kill. Cirque, they're going to come for him, but JKS, yeah, Cirque falls back. He has no idea. He actually sees him, and he nearly gets a flick. He turns around, he should be dead already. He goes for the fight, he misses a chance. Turns for it, Cirque! Dropping JKS, it's outrageous. And now Stanislaw almost lining up that kill long range with the MP9. It's such a bad fight for Ethan. They nearly won this round. And Cirque is a bit of a phenom with that AWP, and you see exactly why. What a lethal player.
Oh, the mid-air shot. That's just...
If he got that kill and turned around for this one, oh my God.
That's just painful to see that he wasn't able to do it. And yeah, you can see the frustration there. Not pleasant to play against someone who can just whip around 180 nuke you.
Does not seem fair, does it?
100 Thieves, now they've started to get a little bit of steam here. 10 rounds on the board for them. Into double digits on T side. Decent enough bank. And Lias, well, long range. This is a hard eco coming in here from Evil Geniuses after that force buy. So we can't expect too much from him. We're going to get one kill and another one. Okay, this is getting a bit more expensive here for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, fighting out of the yard, I mean, don't want to complain too much. I'm just happy that they're winning a couple of rounds. Part of me is thinking, what if one of them doesn't have a USP and it's Deagle somewhere and, you know, you lose 1 or 2 more players? That's suddenly very uncomfortable. Breeze swapping out. Maybe trying to surrender.
Trying to go for the flash fake.
Yeah.
I swear it's not a pistol, it's just a flash grenade. Oh, wait.
12 to 10. Oh, sorry, 12 to 11. They just picked up that round. 20 kills on Gratisfaction, and the same is true for Tarek and Cirque. This is doable. The EG economy is suddenly very, very thin. They could absolutely crack this game wide open. If they win on Nuke, then Inferno would be the deciding map, which everybody loves.
And for third map finisher, Inferno's always the way to go, right?
We deserve that, don't we? I feel like we deserve it. Give it to us, 100 Thieves.
Well, they broke the contract, right? Because we were supposed to, you and I were supposed to get 30 rounds per map.
That's true.
And yesterday, that happened. But to kick off this series, I mean, definitely didn't. Train was a bit one-sided. So, Nuke is starting to shape up nicely, though, Anders. I think they're finally starting to get back on track.
They're pushing it in the right direction. Maybe they can get enough overtimes to make up for the the 20 rounds that we played on Train.
There you go.
Just need 10 more rounds and we'll be good to go back on with our quota. A little bit of a push outside from the T side here, but also CTs are ready. Stanislaw and Ethan are both out here. And oh, Ethan getting caught inside, and that was not part of the plan. Stanislaw missing the chance, and Lias will take them both right out. They actually had so much presence out here, EG, but there were no flashbangs. There was no... I mean, there was just... I think they just got picked up at the wrong time. I don't think Ethan wanted to fight. I think he got spotted, like, weirdly through the smoke, and then it just all unraveled. I imagine if that hadn't happened, there would have been a flashbang to set up both Ethan and Stanislaw inside of that. But they just, partly caught, partly mistimed, just whatever other random factors you want to throw in there.
The point being, it wasn't pretty.
It definitely wasn't.
And okay. Back into the mix, though. Tarek.
What? No one's called it.
And Tarek is on the main site. 50 seconds. This is big. Grass Faction has to follow back, and while they do manage to find Breezy, so they do get their way out in the nick of time. And that Molotov could not have been better timed. Tarek not going to be able to get down the fence fast enough now.
Yeah, he would have loved to have caught them there if he could have been there. Yeah, they know. Gratis Faction just waiting for him. I swear it took them 10 seconds to call that there was actually a flank. I'm not sure they knew. Because when they were running towards Mini, no one was checking behind. This could have been so scary. Yeah, Leah's getting the one, and yeah, just great opening. Very scary round in spite of everything, but the EG economy not going to stand for it. They'll have to go for a halfway buy or just a slight pistol upgrade, not even that impressive. They have a smoke and a flashbang. But it's all tied up.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting there, slowly.
Totally possible for 100 Thieves to run this back. I mean, it would be fitting for both of these teams to just win their opponent's pick. And we might as well then just go to Inferno, where it's anybody's game. Although again, there's so much information for 100 Thieves to go off of, considering EG just played 30 rounds on Inferno yesterday. So
yeah, they did on Inferno, you're right.
There's a good bit for 100 Thieves to play off of. So I'm not going to say EG are heavily favored on that map. But we'll see how this pans out, because EG right now,
surely it's going to be a boost of energy if they win this map, 100 Thieves, because they've been looking really depressed for most of this series so far. Tarek adding to it a bit as he's almost getting that double kill. The dink on Lias puts him at 13 health. Now they're flanking them. Stanislaw is close. Oh, dear. That's a massive amount of output with the P250. And again, the flank is coming. 3 people. They're going to be raining down right on top. JKS, he really needs to get back, but he can't. He's low on health, and he gets caught, leaving Azar alone. He's put down the bomb inside of the smoke, but he can't really escape. He's trapped on this bomb side. He wins the one fight, and the follow-up isn't there. Ethan couldn't flank around quick enough. No armor, and Azar will save them. 13 rounds for 100 Thief, overtaking Evil Geniuses. Oh, man, that is way too close of a round.
Dude, Azar right there. That is such a huge win for them. But eco round for EG. They can't get too frustrated. Yes, okay, they possibly could have won it, but that was still an eco round, and they still did tremendous damage to 100 Thieves in their economy. Now they're going to get the full buy coming in here, Evil Geniuses, and this is where you should just lock it down if you're EG and tie it up. You know now that they're vulnerable. But this is such a big one for Azza. He's had a rough one too. On train he wasn't hitting anything. So for him to come through with a big clutch here for his team at the end when they needed it.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously did not know where he was, so they couldn't really coordinate the retake or the attempted retake there, but man, close as it could get. 12 to 13 though. Their money is, it's not amazing for 100 Thieves. They could still buy if they lose a round, so they're not immediately going to get crushed. And EG, sort of switching between pistols and rifles. This could run away from them. This is not over yet. Again, a pretty good presence out here. Oh, quick with the flash and running him down. Cirque never saw that coming. I think he could just hear the bullets, but nothing really else. But still out in the garage, and Dave maybe forgot about this. Stanislaw still going to get dropped. Looked like the timing was great, but it's about to be 14th round. Breeze will be killed immediately, and Tarek, not even a chance. That is a lot of power, and again, that was supposed to be a solid rifle round out of EG, and you never even got that taste. They got wrecked in that round.
The aggression. It's the 100 Thieves playing without fear, Anders. They're just going straight in. This is what was costing them at the beginning, when they were just hesitating, playing slowly, allowing for Evil Geniuses to get comfortable. Here, they're just running straight at him, and you can see the frustration on our Evil Geniuses. Evil Geniuses now going to try and cut some corners here. They will go for a little bit of a buy, but still trying to save. Nice nades at the beginning of the round. Considering how successful 100 Thieves have been outside, Evil Genius is looking to punish that, and well, they've set themselves up a little bit here.
Ooh, look at Stan inside of the smoke with a 5-7. He's thinking about it. Will turn for it, gets the one, and the follow-up. That's such a beautiful double kill for him. The timing was perfect, as the rest of them were just walking away from there. Still a 3-on-3, but they've got to be very careful here. The MP9, not really the weapon for it. The Krieg, though. Got to be Molotov the way, but yeah, this is another very dangerous round. 100 Thieves, 2 more rounds. If they give this one back to EG, that could be it.
Yeah, glad to see that from Stan as well, just because he's been dropping off in terms of duels so far in this second half. So big plays there. And now 3-on-3. And with the team spreading back out again, it's going to get interesting. There it is, the spot. Tarek was a purist for a while, but he's got the Krieg now. I guess you just got to pick it up, you know? You don't get to pick. You're just going to go for the Krieg after all. You got to use it.
Some good info. They're all coming up from the high ground. Breeze with the Deagle, and they instantly drop him. Lias has really picked it up the last couple of rounds, and Tarek will be dropped. JKS will close out the round, and 100 Thieves now at map point 15-12. EG going to have a decent amount of money in this upcoming round, so they could make a stand here. This is absolutely not done, but some of these rounds are way, way, way too close. You could feel they really have to fight for it.
And now we're going to get the 100 Thieves tactical timeout. This is where they want to end it. And so the buy coming in from Evil Geniuses, they were successful with the anti-rush nades that round as well. So I'm hoping that they do the same thing over again in Yard. Just chuck some nades in there, try and damage 100 Thieves, because 100 Thieves have been, that's where they've been finding success.
Yeah.
They've been finding success out in the Yard. So just try and counter that early on. Because 100 Thieves could go right back there, rinse and repeat. Have the focus be Yard and ramp on the extremities.
It does give you a lot to work with if you could find any kind of a win out there early on in the rounds. Well, let's find out. Got 4 Kriegs and an AK-47 and plenty of grenades for the 100 Thieves. They can definitely make this work. Again, 3-man presence early on for EG. Stanislaw hiding inside, but not for long. Comes out swinging with the M4, and that could have been a big double. He almost took down Azur, as you could tell. Aiming through the smoke circ. Maybe could get a wall bang if he was quick to put the trigger, but he can't really know that.
Oh, and he falls off that angle right as it peaks.
But trade in the beginning, ramp completely evacuated. JKS is kind of realizing that. That's interesting. It's early enough that JKS could do a lot with the real estate that he's getting over on that side of the map.
Well, now we have to see Cirque. Not going to spot anybody through these smokes. Oh, maybe on the edge there. Just barely.
Yeah, that one he got. Gratisfaction hanging around, but JKS, could he do anything with that ramp position? Circus back and looking for it. They know it's been lost for a while, so they are really paranoid about it, and for good reasons. 40 seconds on the clock here. EG not wanting to let this map go so quickly. JKS gets dropped by Cirque, and Gratisfaction and Lias, they actually needed him to be alive on the other side, and they spot out Lias as well. 1 versus 4 with 30 seconds left. Doesn't really sound doable. And they're going to be very careful about not giving him the fights that he maybe would have wanted here. Smoke is going to be fading. Ethan inside of it. He actually still goes down. Lias will pick up the 1 at least, but yeah, they know he's coming. There is no way out but death. That's always an option. Trying to push in, and Cirque will take him right down. 3 kills for him, 13-15.
And there it is. EG, they made the adjustment to go and challenge out in Yard again. They managed to put the pressure on early. This time the fight does go their way thanks to Cirque surviving and not just getting rushed. Held a bit further back just in case. Well, that was the follow-up on JKS, fine. But what I liked is that Evil Geniuses used the nades early in Yard. And so they've kind of rung 100 Thieves' bell there and said, okay, you know, we're adapting to what you're throwing at us, so now it's your time to change up. And now we're going to get 100 Thieves. Now Evil Geniuses start to put a pressure on the ramp, and this is where it gets interesting. Evil Geniuses are the ones who are adapting here and who are trying to take the initiative, which is so important. But now it's all on the spray. Brazy going to pick up 1. Does he survive another? He does!
Trying for the classic A hit, and it got shot down. Something that we haven't really seen them do that way before. And they just wanted to try. I mean, they obviously are desperate to close this one out. You see the flashbang lands, I guess, just behind Breeze. It wasn't quite enough to actually, you know, really blind him and allow him to get that opening kill. If that flashbang was a slight bit better, could have been it right away. 14-15, and the 30th round is coming up.
Let's just move from south to north now, Anders. So we've gone yard early for 100 Thieves. Then we've gone mid, right? Or main, I guess, you know, like get into the A site, fast through hut. And then we can go all the way north now to ramp. Just go for ramp rush.
Go for it.
Just rush the ramp.
You could. It's risky when you know they have the grenades, but it's possible. They're probably going to be molotoving that ramp hallway towards the trophy room. And so if you have the first guy running in with the smoke and you just put that out and come blasting through, it's possible. I don't know. It's so hard. They've had a couple around. Well, they had at least one round, right, where JK successfully went dove, I guess. And if you get that in, then you've got him on the lower part of the map, and that would be cool to see. Not going to happen. Instead, just moving into position in case there's a push, and they're going to start this round very slowly.
This is default hold now from 100 Thieves. They've got rattled. Now they wait to see. Evil Geniuses have been a little aggressive, but it's mainly been with nades.
Yeah, they're waiting outside, and they don't hear anything. Stanislaw isn't out there pushing. Maybe that's what they were a little bit scared about. Chipping away at Jacob, nothing serious with the grenade.
Cirque gonna get on that high ground again, trying to look over the top. Stan holding close. Oh, he's on lower right now. Oh, so not gonna be able to see. Oh, the smoke's clear. His timing. Oh, Asa gets caught.
On what? I need a replay of that. What did he stumble into? That cost him his life, and that could cost him the map in the series. 4 versus 5, and Stanislaw is down here waiting. It could be overtime if they win this one, and they got every chance to. 45 seconds on the clock. Ooh, a little bit of team damage that you can tell. Their nerves are right underneath. They're really scared at the moment. 35 seconds, and they need to make this work. So Molotovs to clear the path, and they've got JKS ready to fall down the vent and join them if they need to. Are they going to try and flip this around? Surely not. Are they going to try and actually come up the vent? That seems like a crazy idea, but they will, and Ethan is there to catch them. Breeze as well. That was going to be a very, very hard way to go. At overtime, it is. 3 people coming out of the vent. They needed for that. That would have been very, very hard, almost no matter what. JKS was kind of there to clear the path, but 15-15. Do they have what it takes in overtime? He's
got caught right there.
It's like when you were up in the night and you're trying to get like a glass of milk or something, and you just stop your toe like right into the, just the kitchen counter or something.
No, they've got that at the hotel here, man. There's that chair that's right next to the bed. It's only like maybe 40 centimeters away from the bed.
Got those tiny metal.
Slam your foot into that.
Yeah,
buddy. That'll wake you up real quick.
Only you do it and you're like, oh, my toe, and then someone shoots you with an orb.
You don't have long to worry about it.
It's real bad. Well, that's true. Don't even care about that anymore.
Well, there's the man on your screen, and they are spending the money. This is $10,000 starting money as well for these overtime rounds, and so going for the ops. This is a big play coming in here from Evil Geniuses. They really want to annihilate 100 Thieves hard here in this first round.
Double op, yeah, you're right.
And we didn't see double op really in regulation either, so this is a bit of a change of strategy.
Yeah, it either pays off or it becomes a really big problem. Jacob hiding at the... Oh, he's pushing through the smoke with a flashbang from Gratisfaction and taking down Stanislaw. What a power play. Jacob was one of the guys that was opening up this A yard earlier. Cirque will take one down, but he knows Jacob is right out here, and he's immediately worried about it. Has to look up at the high ground, too. He doesn't know where they are. Is there going to be another flashbang for Jacob? They are right next to each other.
Oh. But now, Tarek, there it is. There's the shot to bring it back. So 3-on-3. Minute on the clock. They're gathering up 100 Thieves, though, so they're still not done with this. Breeze, he's close enough to hear footsteps, so he's giving info over to his teammates. They know now that there was one in main.
Yeah, they're definitely a bit worried about that part. 3-on-3. Bit of a way in here. Ethan, he's actually got Tarek there on the side. That's amazing. Nice timing. That's going to take a lot of the attention away. I was going to say Ethan just needed to wait. There's no point in fighting alone against 3, but now that they get that kill, how do they get the bomb down? They don't have any smokes. They just used the smokes down there, but then they lost the guy right afterwards, so I understand why they want to go away from B. How could you get a plant down with one guy's planting and the other guy's covering 3 angles? That's not even going to be possible, so they almost have to make this choice. Now, going back up, though, I think Breeze is up here waiting for them with an M4. He's a little bit further away. I don't mind it. Again, the trick right now for Breeze is not get killed. Getting a kill is fine, and he'll finally get shut down, but he did his job. JKS jumping down for the plant. It's all on him here. Krieg behind. He's going to have, you know, not much of a chance. Trying to see if he can wrap it around. Big grenade on one side, but that orb is covering it, and he peeks into it. Tarek, just the king of triple kills right now in this series. He's had so many of them. We're going to need the stats on that. That's like the 6th or something he's got just on Nuke.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing.
Well, it's
27
fun.
and 18.
Dude, look at what the scoreline is, though, for EG across the board. 3 of them have 27 frags. 2 of them have 17 frags. It's even right now for Evil Geniuses. That was a big round for Tarek, and you can see there it actually works. Getting that double op in play works magnificently for Evil Geniuses in the round. Just showing the versatility that's on this team, what Tarek is capable of, along with the others. I mean, it feels like everybody's had a standout moment for Evil Geniuses so far on this map. So 16-15, the strong start for Evil Geniuses in the first half of overtime. And while we're going back to what's tried and true, 100 Thieves trying to speed up out here in Yard. Cirque feeling the heat, trying to get a shot, not quite going to find it. And this time they're ready for Jacob trying to peek through that smoke.
Yeah, they were looking for it. Some grenade damage done to the T side early on, and the flashbang making sure that Cirque could get that kill. Ethan picking up Jacob. There is a return.
Cirque being greedy for, though?
Yeah, that's a good question. I guess, was he worried that they were going to run him down? But yeah, he could have probably stayed safe.
He could have played that passively, and now he's kind of given up a little bit of the advantage that his teammates had there by going for that repeak. A little bit of a shame, but I guess this is it. You know, Breeze is going to find the one.
Careful with
How
the
many
greediness.
more? There's another. Yeah.
No.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that is fun. He still gets it. It should be fine. Oh, Azza. That is a nice headshot on Stanislaw, but I would like to see his reaction at that point in time, because that is actually, we've all been there. He did like a double take even.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what? Wait, no.
Like, where do his bullets go? And then he just sprays a guy down halfway across the map.
Yeah, that worked way better. Now it wasn't anything like what Stanislaw was doing on Dust Too Long yesterday, where the Krieg at the A-bomb site, he just missed everything, remember?
I think clearly this is an argument for 256 servers, Anders.
We need to upgrade it even more.
Bullets just disappearing.
17-15, man. EG winning the first 2 rounds of overtime. 19 is what you want to get to. And Stanislaw's back to playing aggressively outside. I like the mix that they have out here, EG. Some of the rounds it's Stan inside of the smoke. Some of the time he's got Ethan with him. Some of the time they just grenade it. Like, you never really know if you're 100 Thieves exactly what to expect. So keeping them guessing. There's the flash to set it up for the peek, but doesn't see anyone. But that is still kind of, yeah, now he's peeking again. This is good info. If they can adjust the defense inside or at ramp accordingly, could be huge.
Ooh, was worried there for a moment, but EG have adapted, and they are going to be up. Upper side already. Azza taking point and finding the kills. 2 for him already. Setting it up nicely now for the 100 Thieves to hold on to this bomb site. Going to be very hard for Evil Geniuses to retake, but 2 kills will certainly help.
Yeah, they got those almost immediately. They have the bomb site, but now they're weirdly stuck down here, and that's because they lost those 2 guys, Gratisfaction and Azza. How do you make this one work? They have a Molotov on Stanislaw. If he gets here and throws that behind the bomb site here, they're forced out immediately. So that one Molotov could absolutely be the end of them in this round. Going to throw it into the corner instead, which is still pretty good. That means they don't have to check that at least, but they're running out of time ever so slightly. Azza goes down, and it's all on Gratisfaction, pretty much the top player here, 400 Thieves, and it's not going to work. They'll go down, and the defuse will come in. They have a kit and everything, so it's really, really close towards the end, but they get 18 rounds, just 1 away from winning the series. Oh, man. They had it all going on in that round.
Looking a little downtrodden there.
Defeated.
Not quite. Still 1 round away.
Close to.
But yeah, that's a tough one now for 100 Thieves. This is the elimination match, or the lower bracket match as well, keep in mind. So the team that loses this is out of the running. They are not out of the tournament. They will just be relegated to the showdown,
yeah,
which will be happening before the finals. And from the showdown, there will be, it's like a, I guess, wild card or last chance. We'll have
Yes.
2 teams that qualify from the showdown. So if you get the bottom 2 slots in the groups, you go to the showdown along with some qualifying teams, and you get another chance to fight it out for the finals. But
I mean, so far that showdown is shaping up to be incredible with the teams that are going to be there. So
Stralis is going to be there, enough said, right?
yeah, it's kind of
So
wild.
it's going to be a spicy show. But that is really tough, and you really just want to get the top 2 slots so you can get that spot in the finals. A lot of money on the line there in the finals.
3 chances for EG to pick up a single round on the T side. Or if you look at it another way, 3 chances for 100 Thieves. Oh, Gratisfaction sniping away Stan as just the smoke fades. But yeah, they need to win 3 in a row to get into double overtime, basically.
The man has defaced his Dragon Lord with stickers, Anders. For
Yeah.
shame.
Is that a crime?
For shame. That is gross.
Yeah.
No way to Cirque hit this shot, though. This is Grat all day. Oh, decides to back off on the angle, though. And with 50 seconds on the clock now, EG.
They've left Ethan. This is kind of cool. They say you're going to be crunching from one side. We'll all go to lobby where we have to spend 20 seconds to get there. But then we'll just count on you being able to get the timing. So the question is, will Leah's look the wrong way? That smoke is going to be annoying. That's at 33 seconds, and now they have to wait for that. Cirque will take down Azza. Ethan gambling on the fact that no one was looking, but it was a bit too close. He needed more of a distraction, and Gratisfaction will land another kill in the round. Up on top, it's Leas to nearly close out the round. Breeze should not be winning it. He's jumping down low very quickly. Might be able to get the bomb plant down, but even then, I don't think he can win the round afterwards. How do you do that? Closing the door behind, but they're going to be right there, and no chance for anything. JKS will get the final one. Just, I don't know, a missed opportunity. I love everything about having Ethan out there. They just lost a bit of patience, I think.
It's so tough because that spot that who was it that dropped Ethan? I've missed that.
Leah's up on the hut, yeah.
That's such an advantageous spot because you're going to see his feet before he sees you.
Yeah.
And so every time you got to be expecting somebody to play hut at that point because it's such a powerful position when you try to push main. Nice attempt there from Breezy. They've got the bomb plant, so at least a bit of more money to work with here on the side of EG.
18-16. Very, very close round.
A lot of pressure now.
Close round in spite of the fact that 100 Thieves got the initial kills, right? They had a bit of an advantage, so still scary. I mean, that seems to be the theme for Nuke so far, is that even when they're on, they have like a good start to the round, they still have to fight for everything. Now they're going to be blowing up the door, jumping right down. Stanislaw, oh! That was his own Molotov that had burned all the way through. How does that even happen? I don't understand.
Liquid flows downward, right? Is that a...
There's a physics thing going on there. Yeah. Something about thermodynamics and heat dispersion.
Well, Grat was awarded $300. He won the lottery there. Stanislaw's death will not go unrewarded.
Yeah.
Cirque
How is that fair?
brings it back to a 4-on-4, and now down to the lower site we go.
That's not even like a logical timing. He was just saying, you know what? Maybe I'll get lucky. And I did.
Yeah, I'll take this peek.
4-on-4, you're right. Jacob in the corner, and they're gonna check him hard. Ethan will drop him, Cirque goes down afterwards. The bomb is here, but Ethan just continues. He does not want to play a third map or any more overtime. He just wants to win it right now. Flanking in behind. It's one more kill for him. Currently working on a triple, and now Leah's in a 1 versus 3, and it seems impossible. He's heading Ethan's way. Been playing really good again here. The bomb down. He's trying to fake them out, but how do you do this? How do you even check it? The smoke on one side, the flashbang to set it up, but this is almost impossible. He's in a desperate mode, and Ethan is ready and waiting. The quad kill in 19-16. They take them down in overtime and win the whole series 2-0. What a great day for EG.
Bouncing back, 2-0 win for EG.